Don't change that channel, you're in for a primetime showdown. Welcome to MsMojo, and in this installment of Versus, we're pitting Disney Channel against Nickelodeon to see which youth-centric network reigns supreme. Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this showdown, we'll be looking at everything from animated characters to zany theme songs to determine who deserves the broadcast crown.
Who's a big yellow cube with holes?
I am!
Who's ready?
I'm ready!
Who's ready?
I'm ready!
Round 1. Animated shows. Disney Channel has created several breakout animated series. The early 2000s gave us everything from The Proud Family, which refreshingly centered on an empowered young black woman, to the action-packed Kim Possible, which was nominated for multiple Annie Awards. More recent award-winning shows like Gravity Falls and the musical Phineas and Ferb are proof that the channel's still creating fantastic programming.
You don't have to build a roller coaster. Just find your own way to make the most of every minute.
Furthermore, Disney's taken a few animated movies and turned them into series that actually live up to the original film. Whether the cartoon takes place in a new or familiar place, the quality is consistently high.
What's the sitch?
No, who's Stitch?
No, what's the sitch? It's like a catchphrase.
Stitch isn't a catchphrase.
While Nickelodeon has adapted a few feature films into series, their original animated shows are their biggest selling point. Popular Nicktoons like the magical Fairly OddParents and the beloved SpongeBob SquarePants were each successful enough to run for 10 years or more.
Squidward, we don't need television. Not as long as we have our imagination.
Between those two shows alone, Nickelodeon has taken home 10 Annie Awards. Although later shows like Invader Zim and Avatar: The Last Airbender didn't have decade-long runs, they made up for it by earning Annie Awards and critical acclaim. If the hugely positive reception of 2016's Loud House is any indication of the future, Nickelodeon will continue to produce beloved animated shows for years to come.
I know you're probably saying to yourself, Lincoln, with 10 sisters, there's no way you're going to get to watch your favorite show. And you'd be right.
Although both networks have a lot of solid animation to offer, Nickelodeon has stronger numbers to back its reputation. Avatar: The Last Airbender and SpongeBob SquarePants have earned 5 or more Annie Awards each. In addition, the Yellow Sponge's nearly 20-year run is leagues ahead of any cartoon's time on the Disney Channel.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Nickelodeon's animation dominates the first round. Winner, Nickelodeon. Round 2. Live-action TV shows. The live-action shows on Disney Channel have a wide range of stories to tell. A superstar hid her identity on Hannah Montana, spells went haywire on Wizards of Waverly Place, and the future was revealed on That's So Raven.
Go, Raven! Now! Back it up! No, you didn't! Oh, snap!
Although Disney series bring lots of laughs, they aren't afraid to tackle complex issues as well. In their recent hit Andy Mac, a plotline about a young boy coming out as gay earned the show the first ever GLAAD Award for LGBT representation on a children's show.
Cyrus, do you like Andy?
Disney Channel's ability to be entertaining while pushing boundaries makes their live-action offerings hard to overlook.
Hug me, brother!
In the 90s, Nickelodeon was the place to be for a variety of great live-action shows. Kids dreamed of being slimed on Double Dare, they shuddered at Are You Afraid of the Dark, and sketch shows like All That had them rolling with laughter.
Oh, you are loony!
In the 21st century, Nickelodeon has doubled down on comedies. Hit shows like Drake and Josh and iCarly brought in viewers with their zany scenarios and offbeat sense of humor.
What you got there?
It's a smoothie.
Their success led to Nickelodeon adopting a similar comedy formula to other programs, with unfortunately mixed results. Despite a few missteps, the popular 2018 revival of Double Dare shows that the network's live-action fare can still pull in plenty of viewers.
Yes! Are you guys ready? You guys got this. On your mark, get set, go! Go, 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 go!
Nickelodeon's live-action shows have always been fun, but their modern selection doesn't live up to the heights of their earlier days. While Disney Channel's selection isn't flawless, their attempts to break new ground in children's TV are praiseworthy and inspiring. Disney's live-action shows give us the best of both worlds. And take this round. Winner, Disney Channel.
You won. This is your turf now.
I have turf? I have never had turf.
Round 3, Original Movies. We have 3 words for you. High School Musical. The musical sensation is just one of many Disney Channel original movies, or DCOMs for short, to launch a franchise. Other notable franchises include Cheetah Girls, Halloween Town, and The Descendants. If you're more into self-contained stories, films like The Luck of the Irish and Cadet Kelly are full of campy fun, as well as important messages.
Everyone, this is Amanda. She's my best and truest friend.
With over 100 movies to the channel's name and millions of viewers, it seems impossible to go your entire life without tuning in to at least one Disney Channel original movie. When it comes to movies, Nickelodeon leans heavily on its original series. Whether they serve as special adventures like iCarly, I Go to Japan, or a chance to wrap up fan questions like Hey Arnold, The Jungle Movie, the films often make their parent series look even better.
So I always wondered if maybe you were mean to me because, well, you loved me.
Love? You? Well, yeah, sure. I mean, like, I love a root canal.
Although Nickelodeon has a few original movies under its belt, the quality of those outings has been uneven.
Hello, this is Fred Fiddlehorn. And I'm here to tell you that my girlfriend Judy has been kidnapped by Asian people. Asian people have stolen my girlfriend and her stuff and her family.
But if we can keep getting amazing crossover specials like the Jimmy Timmy Power Hour and the return of fan favorites with specials like the Invader Zim movie, then Nickelodeon can make whatever movies they choose. Nickelodeon has made a valiant effort with their movies, but DCOMs have them beat in terms of volume, variety, and overall viewership. High School Musical 2 alone pulled in 17 million viewers when it premiered. Sorry, Nick, but we're gonna watch a Disney Channel movie this time around. Winner, Disney Channel.
We've got to work this out. We'll make things right. The sun will shine. If we work, there'll be no doubt.
Round 4, Iconic TV Characters. If you're looking for relatable characters with special talents, Disney Channel's got you covered.
Our challenge dish is going to be stuffed mackerel.
Whether we're following Raven's futuristic visions or Miley trying to keep her singing career under wraps, Disney features people who live extraordinary lives while dealing with ordinary problems. Although it takes a while for characters to learn from their mistakes, most of them grow over time.
And she just doesn't want to pretend anymore. Her name is Miley Stewart.
One of the best demonstrations of character relatability and growth can be found on Kim Possible. As the titular character fights through the forces of evil and trials of high school, she matures without losing the characteristics that made her unique.
Is that a state school?
I applied to these schools. Actually, Draken sort of gave me the idea.
Draken?
Hong Kong? London? Venice?
It's a small world. I know. I've saved it over and over.
We bet that most 90s kids could name the 4 main Rugrats without thinking.
I'm gonna do something really fun. What are you gonna do, Chucky? Drive a fire truck? Go stupid diving for treasure? Eat an entire ant farm?
The animated babies are just a fraction of Nickelodeon's iconic character roster. Doug, Danny Phantom, and Timmy Turner have each earned their place in pop culture with their distinct personalities and designs. Characters like Danny Fenton, Aang, and Korra have become popular on the strength of their complex personalities and astonishing growth.
Aang. You have finally connected with your spiritual self.
But if we're talking about iconic characters on Nick, SpongeBob reigns supreme.
Look at it! It's ugly, isn't it? You look at it!
Outside of his show, he's appeared in video games, movie theaters, and even a Broadway musical. Not bad for someone who lives in a pineapple. There simply isn't a character on either network that is as present in pop culture as SpongeBob. He may not be the most nuanced character, but he's still one of the most recognizable tunes today. Since SpongeBob lives on Nick, they'll take the round and tie the score. Winner, Nickelodeon.
For outstanding achievement in achievement, SpongeBob SquarePants.
SpongeBob SquarePants? That's a funny way to spell my name.
Round 5, theme songs.
Let's go. If you could gaze into the future, you might think life would be a breeze.
narrowing down the best songs from these children's networks was no easy task. On Disney Channel, Phineas and Ferb gave us a delightful earworm for an intro. Proud Family debuted with a soulful song that people still reference.
You scream, that makes you wanna sing. It's a family thing, a family, proud, proud family.
And Hannah Montana had a pop rock theme that charted on the Billboard Hot 100. We still have the epic Kim Possible opening and the That's So Raven rap breakdown memorized to this day. All these songs got us excited for the shows we were about to see by detailing the premise in the lyrics, while simultaneously crafting tunes that we still wanted to hear when away from our television.
Impossible. Call me Big Man if you wanna reach me. When you wanna face me, it's okay.
Over on Nickelodeon, there were multiple songs that stuck with us, despite having little to no words at all. From the jazzy Hey Arnold theme to the sublime Rugrats opening, these shows created catchy melodies without the need for a lot of exposition. When Nickelodeon chose to go the more lyrical route, they delivered with songs like the toe-tapping Fairly OddParents theme and the Billboard charting Leave It All to Me from iCarly. The network's willingness to experiment with a range of different musical styles gave each show its own sense of identity, while also building hype for what was coming up next.
Juice, rubber goose, green rose, guava juice, giant steak, birthday cake, large rice, chocolate shake.
Odd parents, Fairly Odd Parents.
Each network has its share of unforgettable themes. But in the end, the large amount of lyrical Disney Channel songs gave the channel a slight edge. While we love pieces like the Rugrats theme on Nick, they aren't as remarkable without their show's animation behind it. The majority of Disney Channel's opening songs are specific enough for their shows, but also relatable enough to be played on the radio. Disney Channel takes the musical crown, and this round. Winner, Disney Channel.
You get the best of both worlds. Chill it out, take it slow, then you rock out the show.
Sorry, Nickelodeon, but with a score of 3-2, Disney Channel is the last network standing in this showdown. Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from MsMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.